Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video, we're going to go over a few dollar pairs as we're looking for the potential upside to the US dollar. So in front of me, I've got the seasonal chart for the US dollar, and typically through September, we can see here that the market finds a low and rallies quite significantly until sort of the middle to end of November. So if that's the case, then we can look for the potential for the market to start reversing, because what we have seen from the dollar recently is that it's consolidating, and the fact that we've been monitoring it on the strength and weakness analysis, suggesting that it is in an extreme oversold condition and that we should be looking for reversals on the dollar. So what we can see here is we have the seasonality in line, the strength and weakness suggesting we look for reversals, and the fact that the major currency pairs are starting to consolidate. So we have something to go off with that. So looking at euro US dollar, obviously we're still in our euro US dollar trade at the moment. As it currently stands, price is moving towards the downside. Obviously the US session hasn't come in just yet, so waiting for that to come in, but essentially we've had this consolidation pattern and we're still looking for the market to break through these lows. We spoke about this on a number of videos now, and we're just waiting for that to happen. If that happens, then we're looking for that trend condition to the downside, and we can see if we just go to the weekly time frame, again another bearish close. An overbought condition on the weekly does typically lead to a little bit of downside. So just being really patient here. Let's see if we can break those lows in order to continue to look for those shorting opportunities. Quite like dollar Swiss as well. Again, euro dollar, dollar Swiss kind of in line with each other the majority of the time, and we can see that the only difference here is that dollar Swiss has already kind of broken out of the consolidation and is currently just sitting around these previous structure highs through there. And again, in order for me to be a real confident buyer of the dollar, we know we're in a couple of dollar pairs at the moment, but I want to see that real big rally out of this. I want to see those highs being formed, because that will give us a opportunity to then look for the change in trend on a longer term rather than looking more at the short term at the moment. So let's see if we can break this high here on dollar Swiss as well for further opportunities. Dollar CAD as well, still consolidating at the bottom. Weekly formed a bit of an indecision week after it retraced to these lows. The 4-hour time frame has a change cycle. The market came back in, retested this area here, and it's continuing to sort of push to the upside now. But again, we need to see those higher highs continue out of this market to really be in on that dollar. So keep an eye on the US dollar index. You can also, if you don't have access to the US dollar index, you can have a look at euro US dollar. It's just the inverse of that market. So if the US dollar is going to get stronger, we would see euro US dollar break through these lows here. This is going to be the key point to the dollar strength coming back in. September typically does see a low in the US dollar, so hopefully we see that and the market does start pushing in our favor. Thanks for watching this video update, and I'll catch you in the next one.